Ted, there's a void in my heart. The last week, there's been nothing going on.
There's been nothing going on. People have nothing to listen to.
Yeah, and I think today they were expecting something that they weren't going to get.
Yeah, they were expecting to chuckle, but they're not going to chuckle.
Don't even say that word.
Don't even say it.
Don't
It's
even
a slur
mention
now?
it. It's a slur on this podcast. Chucklers. Oh shit.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Bleep that out. Bleep that out, Emma. Bleep that out.
Our lovely listeners who will be named in time.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, everyone, to the episode number 1 of the Take It Easy podcast.
You know, why don't you tell me just a little bit about this guy right here?
I don't know.
Because Emma and I have been wondering.
I'll be honest.
Is that supposed to be you?
You know something I'm going to bring back and I'm going to keep doing?
What?
Audio listeners love you to death. There's a
yeah, that's a good one.
There's like this little guy. This is definitely a dog toy, is what this is.
No.
Look at its condition.
A child playing with that over the years?
Yeah, like with its mouth. Then it would get to this. Yeah, it's got like matted hair and stuff. I don't know what it is.
This doesn't have hair for the audio listeners.
Fur.
It's all one texture.
Yeah.
Matted hair.
Yeah, I mean, it's matted, though. Don't smell it. Don't smell it.
I don't think this is a dog toy. I think this was yours. I think this is the condition that you let this
I'm not like a Victorian child. Like, that's not... This is the kind of toy that a kid that that grew up loving clowns would have. They'd be like, okay, yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like you.
Yeah, no.
That's kind of what Tucker looks like.
This is my son.
Yeah. What's his name?
T-Bone Jr.
T-Bone?
Yeah, T-Bone Jr.
Implying that you go by T-Bone?
It was on a Christmas gift of mine yesterday from my sister.
Who's calling you T-Bone?
Yeah, you used to have rectangular prisms.
Yeah, rectangular prisms, but now
What's the belt look like? What's the belt?
I'm not wearing a belt.
Well, that's got to be one of the final pieces.
Bracelet? Yeah, I got a bracelet. I got the...
What about one ear piercing?
I've been thinking about it.
Really?
I mean, it would be kind of hot, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. Men disgust me.
They are pretty nasty, aren't they? I think like every other adult that sees this mustache, they're like, it's kind of like it's like a porn stash. And I'm like, why do you all have the same perception of porn? Yeah, that would lead you to understand.
What were you guys all watching?
Yeah, exactly. It's like just a bunch of guys with these mustaches. But going back to the wishing I was by thing, is I gotta
see
that'll
this
get out of control if I don't finish the thought on it.
It will.
It'll be like
it already is. The fire's already started.
I feel like it's just like the final level of being cool. You know, there's the peak of being cool at this age. In Los Angeles is being a Silver Lake bisexual.
It's basically sexual freedom that brings a lot of confidence to a person.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but I just can't say that I want to suck a cock. Honestly,
you'd look good doing it,
and I don't think I want a cock in my butt either. I just can't.
You'd look good taking it.
You gotta calm down. You gotta cut that out.
That's a callback.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You honestly what was it a callback?
Well, there was an old podcast I was on. It was a deadbeat show, but. I said you'd look good doing it when you mentioned when you brought this up.
Yeah, when I last brought this up. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the last time I'll bring it up because if I keep bringing it up and talking about it, people are gonna be like,
"I wish I liked men."
I wish I wanted to cock me so bad. I started working on that video on a Monday and I flew out on the Friday, and so I was working like every day. It was just like it was probably the fastest I've ever finished a video, but. You know, it comes time to fly. I'm working right up into the 11th hour. What are you doing?
Just keep going. I'm listening.
Okay. I'm working up right until the 11th hour, and it's time to leave for the airport. I gave myself like 3 hours, but it takes an hour to get to Lax. So, okay. It doesn't take just an hour. It takes like an hour and 20 minutes. That's to be expected. But Are you? You hang him?
Yeah.
What did he? What was his crime?
Being filthy?
Yeah, no, he was a little filthy.
He's a little-
Public urination.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
Yeah. Hang him.
Yeah, he's matted from all the urine on him.
He's crusty.
He's crusty because a dog's been chewing on him.
Dude, you were definitely that was your childhood toy. It smells like you.
This is what you do. You just say something as many times until it's just perceived as being true.
I know it's embarrassing and we're live.
It's not embarrassing. It's just
I know
not.
that you're
it's
trying
not
to give me little hints that they're not picking up on that this is really upsetting.
No, this is wrong. What you're doing because that's like squeeze it. Wait, put the mic up to that. That's a dog toy.
That's the sound he's making as he's.
That's a dog
That's
toy.
the life leaving his lungs.
That's a dog toy, though.
No.
Why would
child toys do that too?
No, they don't. That's a dog toy.
I think we should keep hearing your LAX story.
Okay. All right, but let it be known that's a dog toy.
He's embarrassed. It's all right.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm confused on why you want this dog toy to be my personal childhood toy so badly. Favorite puppy's missing. He's gone.
This was least favorite puppy, right? That's why he's so crusty.
Yeah, crusty. It's not favorite puppy. It's crusty guy. She didn't know that we were going with like Emma's dad and stuff.
She thought we were just winging this?
She thought it was just like you and me going.
Wow, that would have been a lot different.
Which tells you how much information I had actually given her up until that point about the trip. Yeah,
okay, that makes a little more sense then.
Yeah.
Because we could not have done that level of a trip with that little planning.
No, we would have.
We basically had guides.
We would have died. We would have been robbed.
We would have spent a lot more at those markets. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hundreds.
Oh, I think I would have figured that out. I think I would have, because I was a. Oh man, even the women. I was a misogynist.
Oh no, they got me pegged. They got me down.
They were pegging you?
No, maybe I should have said that. No, yeah, the women were making it. I couldn't barter with them. Do you think he was teaching you to score to the games because he thought that was or was it to keep you entertained?
That's why he does it, because it keeps him engaged. Because baseball can be a little bit boring sometimes.
Well, that's what the beer is for in my family.
Sure, yeah, yeah, okay.
You know my dad.
But yeah, no, it just keeps you engaged. There was a guy that used to be one of the security guard people, or like some sort of helper guy. He had a white mustache, white hair. He was like this gruff guy or something. But he worked at our high school.
Yes,
and he also
like
was
one of the
custodians
or something, or a groundskeeper.
Groundskeeper, I think. And he was also security guard at
Fenway.
Yeah. And I remember it was like we saw him there, and I didn't even know his name, but I was like, I know you, and he recognized me. And then I was showing him the fact that my dad was having me do the scorecard, and he looked at my dad and he was like, "It's a lost art."
That's such something an old guy would say about baseball.
Oh, I know. And I was like, and then when I saw him say that, I was like, oh, I'm on God's path right now.
You probably felt you were in like Harry Potter. Like there was like a little
I was like,
thing.
Whoa, oh, okay. I didn't know that it was like this.
Yeah, like it was like the Freemasons. Yeah. There's an order of old men who know how to score the game.
Teach me how to do this like lost language, which is just scoring the game. And it's like for people we were watching the games just so you can keep track of it, because it's like they didn't have the whole big, Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. There's an even better Japanese import player on the
love and import
on the what's it called on the
in the Dodgers
on
right
the Dodgers. Now. Yeah, he's like hitting a home run every other.
He's handsome too.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like your height. He runs like a stallion. Oh. He doesn't even look like it's taking him any effort, and he's hauling ass.
Yeah,
beautiful long legs on that guy. Great swing. He pitches too.
Are you sure that you're straight?
Beautiful
long legs on that guy. Runs like a stallion. You're like, he's handsome too. He's beautiful too.
I just think I respect the.
I know, but like 90% of what you were just complimenting him on there was around his looks, and he's a baseball player.
Well, part of being a good athlete in the major leagues is looking good playing, right? You don't want a player where you're watching run the bases and you're like, God damn, that guy's ugly. Nobody wants that. I just don't think
people are thinking about it like that, though.
People are thinking that. Come on.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on the pod, Dad. I appreciate.
I think your time's up.
We could have you as a formal guest sometime if you want.
I gotta earn my salary somehow.
Yeah. He really wants to be like on the payroll, and I don't know how we're going to involve him.
We're hoping there is a payroll. It's a gamble right now.
This is like the corner where my first computer was when I was making my first YouTube videos.
That's how it was.
We watch porn on a computer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick. All
My
right,
porn computer.
I think your time's up. I can't take any more. I can't hear that. That's gross.
I think it was
a bad image.
No, he was making a reference to an earlier conversation that this isn't
between you and your father.
Well, no, I was like, I made a joke to him earlier. Where I was like, I watch porn on this computer. I told him this like yesterday.
Oh, I thought he just found that out organically.
No, he's making a
He
reference.
walked in. He went, "Oh
God." No, he's making a reference to something I let him in on. I let him in on info the other day.